Well. Hi. No, I am really excited to come into this season. It definitely does feel a bit eerie with the conclusion of Season 3 and how the landscape has kind of changed for the entirety of the world, you would say, because this, is not something you just shrug under the rug as if it's, minute news. So, yeah, shall be very interesting to enter this season of iZombie. Hello everyone, it is Liam Catterson here. Yes, this is the first episode of the penultimate season. So yeah, it's gonna be weird to go through this season and knowing the next one will be the last. It will be very interesting to see how things proceed with the fact that Seattle is now an established haven for zombies to, share with humans. And I'm assuming a bit of a time skip has happened since the last episode. Nothing too drastic as if this was House of the Dragon. But, a few months have passed by and now things have settled down. So, yeah, that's my assumption coming into this episode, but I could be wrong. We could be picking up moments after the final bit of Season 3, which was very important with the fact that Ravi made a very interesting decision in regards to testing out this cure. So what is going to become of Ravi will be very interesting as we come into Season 4. But no, overall, I'm excited to see what this season has in store, because Season 3 was pretty ace, especially with Fillmore Graves and obviously how we concluded things, as well as a few returning characters. So yeah, it will be very interesting to see what this season holds, really. So with that said, let's get into episode 1 of Season 4 for iZombie. Let's go.
Always. That's what I like to hear. Carry on.
Yeah,
Stupid zombies.
Yeah, it seems like wall. Holy dang, so this is how they're gonna keep people back. We're gonna build a wall. Oh man.
Sorts? It's a guillotine for zombies.
But why? We're zombies.
Lovely!
Zero tolerance. That's our message.
Message received?
Message received.
Hey!
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I didn't mean like warmest.
Oh, it's awkward.
No,
It's awkward.
Fine.
I just meant they weren't friendly.
This new world's gonna take some getting used to.
Why bother? Someone's probably going to nuke us any day now.
Well, this is it though, like, how is the rest of the world responding to this?
Let me go, you undead freak! I baked your buddies good, didn't I? Didn't I?
Shit. The way that people are responding to this is,
Major, come.
yeah, really worrying.
Sit.
Ciao.
So,
Dino. Chop chop.
we're definitely going to see his father again at some point this season. Because, he could just be left in the well.
I take it you're not on the Seahawks bandwagon.
Not since February 1st, 2015.
What happened?
Super Bowl 49.
Patriots 28, Seahawks 24.
Ooh.
That game ruined my dad. After that day, he became completely single-minded. If it wasn't about the Seahawks, he wasn't interested.
Zorn, where were you when your father was murdered?
I was right here with Mom.
So the two of you were here together all night.
I'm going to pretend I know about American
We understand
football.
that.
They really hated each other. Doc Greeley's his name. He's from San Francisco.
Maybe Doug.
San Francisco.
Ooh, taste of your own medicine,
San Fran,
really.
baby. City by the bay. How are we superior? Well, first
Just
thing that
thinking
springs
about,
to mind
like,
is at least we don't have
what
10,000
he
zombies
was doing
walled in
and
with us.
how he died in
I'm
the
about to
grinder.
give you 40.
For stealing brains. I went back to work to put them back.
Why'd you lie to us?
He's a Niners fan, Clive. They do dumb things. They re-signed Blaine Gabbert, for God's sake.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to talk dumb?
Dumb like
Oh,
coming
no.
off Jim Harbaugh?
At least we would have known you run Marshawn Lynch against a gas New England.
I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. Wait.
Smell of
Ravi? Ravi? Oh my god.
lilacs.
Oh my god.
Taste of
But Ravi! Oh no!
Small caveat that every few weeks, subject craves brains.
Ah, okay. So it's kind of like a werewolf situation with the, you know, full moon.
I see it's your time of the month.
It's obvious.
You're wearing that.
His name is Russ Roach, and the black market thing makes sense. I hear he's been going to the scratching post every night, throwing money around like there's no tomorrow.
Shoot.
Clive,
Ah!
to what do we owe the pleasure?
Wait!
Robbie?
Is he fully...
Iggy. As a newborn.
I should.
You trespass, sir. I know not what you do. So I shall teach thee, knave, and teach thee true.
Come on, Clyde. Punch him. Punch this misogynist.
I wouldn't.
Oh.
Time out! Get it all out.
Did he
Would've gotten
pull
you out sooner, but
his father out? Oh my
Blaine
god.
didn't start having me drive him here until recently. I had to pick the right
Shoot.
time. Wrap your arms around me. Taking longer than I thought. We haven't discussed a dollar amount yet, but he'll see the light. I'm thinking 6 figures.
Oh my god. That was a brilliant, yeah, that was a brilliant way to just insert that song there. Lovely.
Derek, this is Ravi. Ravi is a nudist.
Derek Edelsberg.
Right, the lawyer. I've heard nothing
Oh
but
boy.
great things. Queso.
Great introduction.
No.
Yeah, oh my god.
No, he's not
oh
sitting on the couch.
my.
We can throw down a towel, or we can. You put this stud at weak side defensive end, and
Get me on.
He's a zombie.
Okay.
The stupid son of a bitch did it. He couldn't keep it in his pants with his little zombie girlfriend.
Oh, what a prick.
Touch me again.
Father of the year.
I swear I will. Zorn here is a zombie.
A law-abiding in the closet zombie. What's wrong with that?
I did it.
Shit.
Clint made me choose. My husband or my son. He never should have made me choose.
That's sad, but
Kelly X.
hey.
My family's starving. No lie.
This is really, really tough when you see people are being deprived and desperate times.
Don't touch that.
Desperate measures.
We'll talk. We're at Fillmore Graves. For whatever reason, he sees something in the two of you. So, until you wash out, get killed, or usurp me, you'll be working for us. You'll be charged with keeping the peace in this experimental city.
I mean, this could give them an opportunity
Can I?
to help their families as well,
Yes, sir.
I guess.
Yes, sir.
You'll be in Major Squad.
Still, they
Teach
bloody
you everything you need
kids.
to know to survive out there.
I am a vessel for the Lord.
A human vessel or a zombie vessel?
Oh no.
A human, of course.
Yeah, they're like,
Can't be
you
ordained.
fucked up.
Well, ain't that some squill? So saith me. Because I speak to God.
Of course, prayer is important.
And he's going to be the new voice of, I guess,
And I hear his words.
in his mind,
He says,
reason.
Angus, I need an army.
Oh boy. You're dead. They're gonna get front row seats, basically. Ooh!
Behold, a miracle.
Oh, yeah. This is gonna go well. This group of zombies, which are going to be a... Well, they're not going to be a problem, are they? Oh boy. Some interesting stuff happened there, though. Like, especially with Ravi, especially how we're handling the situation in Seattle. And just the reception that there is to... I guess this new group of people who are not 100% human, but yeah, yeah, it was just very, very interesting, and I'm excited to explore further, like especially Major's group, which, you know, there is some sad circumstances that are involved with that, like with the fact that there is this struggle on keeping their loved ones, I guess, happy and whatnot, and yeah, they're all young as well, and getting, you know, shipped off into the army just to kind of quell things down a bit, because things are a bit hectic at the minute, especially with the fact that there are so many zombies, and yeah. Well, an interesting start to the season. It shall be very, very intriguing to see how this season will develop with certain aspects that this episode painted, like we had Angus return, which was really, really surprising, because when obviously he was left in the well, I thought that will be it. He's going to be stranded there forever. So yeah, especially with the deteriorating conditions there is. I mean, obviously Blaine did keep feeding him small morsels of brain, but still, I would have thought that we would not go to see him again, but yeah, he's back, and yeah, he is seemingly leading this zombie group, basically, now. This, like, religious aspect to things, which I can see definitely is going to escalate, especially with this whole human-zombie situation, and this will... well, Angus, he's definitely going to put some... he's definitely going to be testing the people with the fact that there's already a large part of hatred that the humans give off to even, you know, the most harmless zombies. They are different from being human, and they are an abomination, and you have people who are identifying who could be a zombie and painting a huge Z on their door as a little indicator, hey, a zombie lives here. So, which obviously I'm kind of getting Wally flashbacks, obviously, with how you had those zombie troopers basically try to find out if zombies exist and who could be a zombie. So yeah, but yeah, I definitely can see Angus's group definitely making things worse with like, we already have that group as well that was mentioned, who the Dead Enders, I think they're called, yeah, who are already ambushing those who will be identified as a zombie. So once this more hostile group gets out and makes some big moves, then you can definitely see things getting ugly. So, and things are already getting ugly outside of you know, what Angus is doing. I mean, you even have Chase having a very, very questionable method on dealing with those who scratch. I mean, he's trying to order some kind of stability, especially in terms of limiting any risk of overpopulation, as well as try to quell the relationship between humans and zombies. But there are some very, very questionable things that he's doing, like the youth counseling thing that Major was placed in. It's all a part of recruiting new soldiers because we do not have enough numbers to kind of keep things stable. So yeah, and this is, in his mind, this is a nice compromise because of the fact of their difficult situation where they're homeless, and you even had some people talk about the fact that for these tubes they are doing things like selling themselves out, etc. So yeah, it's a win in Chase's mind, but yeah, it is really, really questionable, isn't it? So yeah, this is the thing though. I mean, things are just gonna go down the toilet. With Chase and what his method was, it was, if anything, with the fact that people were being turned into zombies with the vaccine, it was delaying the inevitable. Things like you can already anticipate, things are just gonna get ugly, and that Seattle is doomed. So yeah, I mean, people were already, like, if you want to talk about real world problems as well, like, you even have people who do struggle to eat, and now they've got to deal with a more I guess unique situation, because it's not like you can give a zombie a Sunday roast and that will satisfy their urges. They've got to have brains, so your options are being more and more limited, and here we are. So yeah, but like I said, I feel like things are just gonna go on a downward spiral in this situation because of the unique situation and how people are already struggling. It's not been like 5 years or whatever into the future, and this is how far they've come. This is only pretty recent, and there's already a struggling struggle for these zombies. So yeah, but we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. So yeah, but yeah, it's not looking good with the fact that Angus is back. He might be the new big bad for this season. I mean, you could, I did think that Chase was going to be the main antagonist for the back half of season 3, and I guess he wasn't really. So yeah, but he is not making things better. That's one thing for sure. I mean, he has got some questionable methods with him, especially with the fact that he is recruiting these kids. They are starving, and Chase is like, you know what, we've got a solution, why don't you work with us, etc. So yeah, and this is it though, he's gonna be luring more kids into this situation, really. So it is a very, very it's a difficult situation to digest, because obviously this for Chase and his perspective, this is a really, really big opportunity in terms of keeping stability. But yeah, they're bloody kids, for crying out loud. And the fact that, these soldiers, they're getting all their juices, really, with the tubes. And you have people who are homeless, nowhere to turn to, having to starve and risk being out of control. It is a very, very difficult situation. So, and then there's Blaine, of course, because he's feeling a bit burnt out by Chase, like, especially with the whole guillotine situation. Not just that, though, but Blaine is the character who doesn't really gel well to adhering, like, he doesn't gel well to being commanded by other people. He is the guy who's on top of the food chain. Well, he's the guy who runs the system, really, and is on top of the game, etc. So yeah. And the thing is, Chase is a very, very difficult person as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see where things are going to go. But obviously, we saw how burnt out, I guess you could say, Blaine was when he saw the guillotine situation, as well as the fact that Chase has Blaine's businesses at gunpoint. So you do as I say, and your business can continue to thrive, etc. So yeah, it's gonna get ugly. So yeah, but we'll just have to wait and see where things will go. Loved Ravi as well. So that was very, very interesting how he is kind of living, would you say, the best of both worlds? Because obviously we found out that every month for like a few days, if anything, he will have those zombie urges, but he's not like Liv, or he's not like anyone else. He will showcase certain traits, but he's more of a, like, he's part zombie, part human. So yeah, even though that is technically the case when it comes to zombie, they are part human, they are part undead, but this is a more I don't know, diluted case, I guess you could say. I don't know if that's the right word, but you get the idea. Like, he gets to live the best of both worlds, and it's only a temporary thing. The rest of the month he can just go about normal Ravi, but there are occasions where he has to snack on a brain. So yeah, it was really, really fun stuff though. Like, the first time we get to see Ravi basically showcase those inner zombie traits, he's a nudist basically. So oh man, but it was really, really fun stuff. But I am intrigued to see that continue to develop. So at least the cure kind of works, I guess. So yeah, obviously some things will still need perfecting, but yeah, it was pretty interesting to see this new direction for Ravi, and yeah, so. But no, I thought that this was a really, really nice, set up for a whole new world, really, in Seattle. We are seeing people being very, very crude. There is this bigotry, especially with Clint, yeah, with the whole zombie situation, and we're seeing how the people are reacting, like with the Z on the doors, etc. And there's even, certain comments like the wall, of course. Obviously, we kind of know what that is a bit of a reference to. But yeah, we're seeing all these things come about, and yeah, it is very, very interesting seeing how the people are. I mean, obviously, they weren't going to be like, oh my god, you're zombie cool. Like, there was always going to be this kind of hostile reaction from if anything, the majority of people, because usually when zombies are depicted in media, it's not usually a happy occasion, is it? So there are going to be people who are going to be worried, but yeah, it is obviously, with us following Liv's journey and Major, you're rooting for these zombies, etc., and it's sad to see them being targeted, and yeah, so there is, for some people, there is a case of ignorance, but yeah, it will be very, very interesting to see this escalate, because I can see it escalating into a very, very concerning I mean, it's already concerning, but things can get uglier, and I see that happening, especially now that Angus and his group, they are active, and just with everything, with the comments that were made in this episode as well. Yeah, like, you even had the killer give Liv a bit of a look, really, when she obviously knew that Liv was a zombie, so yeah, but we're seeing quite a few reactions in terms of people and how they're responding to people like Liv, and yeah, so. But it will be very, very interesting to see how things proceed, because it was very, very interesting to see the reaction of this whole new world in Seattle, and yeah, to see where characters' journeys are seemingly going to be centralized around for this season, with Major and the youths, and you have a you have Blaine and his difficulties with Fillmore Graves, especially with some of the stuff that they are doing. So yeah, it's looking very, very interesting as you know, we kickstart this season. So I'm excited to explore the rest of season 4. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!